What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It, ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. We appreciate each and every one of you guys pushing us to that 500,000 streams worldwide. I am just cheesing from ear to ear. I'm just cheesing. I'm having a good day, and I get to talk to one of my fellow Atlantans, the founder and editor-in-chief of Eating with Erica, Erica Key. What up, Erica?
Thank you for having me on today, Ash. I'm so excited.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for making time for us, girl, because I know you're always flying through the city. You're making stops everywhere. Everybody wants a piece of that, Erica.
Well, you're a VIP, so I'm going to make time for you for sure.
Thank you so much, sweetie. Let our audience know, where are you from? Where do you represent?
I represent Gwinnett County,
whoop, whoop.
Lawrenceville, Georgia. I am from Atlanta. I spent 4 years in Chicago, but I am a peach.
Erica, how did Eating with Erica start?
I initially was an account manager at a dining magazine, and I was doing sales for restaurants, and I was like, oh my God, there's so many awesome restaurants that I felt like did not have the proper exposure. Typically, it's human habit. To break a habit, you need to do something 23 new times. Mm-hmm. So when dining, if you're spending your money, you want to go somewhere that you definitely know your service is going to be great, the food's going to be awesome, and you're going to have a great time, which is typically why you go to your favorite places. So I created the blog Eating with Erica initially as like a foodie directory because everyone was always inquiring, where can I get a great steak? Where can I have a great birthday party? Where's a good place for girls night out? And I said, you know what, this is going to be a great foodie directory. It can be a place where people just come and find their favorite restaurants, and that will be it. So I launched it.
As you were launching this brand new idea, what were some of the challenges that you faced?
I think that when you're doing something that's really never been done before, because my blog just recently turned 4, it was before all these little food Instagrams start popping up. It was, no shade, it was one of those things that no one really knew what it was. And it wasn't really anybody else's job to know what it was because it's my vision. So I feel like when you try to explain like exactly what you do, when people don't know what something is, it's automatically negative. If they're not familiar with something, it's automatically negative. So I think that pretty much just trying to convey who I am, what I do, and the value it brings has been easier over the years because I've stood strong in my vision and my brand. I would also say managing. I'm a full-time blogger now, but initially when I started Eating with Erica, I had a full-time corporate position, and it was very difficult initially balancing both because you're trying to put in as much time in your brand as you do your real job, but it's kind of difficult because you're putting in this work and it's not happening overnight. So I think it was definitely a juggling act because like, hey, I can't go to this with my friends or I can't go out of town because I'm like focused on a vision and a race and I have to get there. So I'm going to have to miss out on some things, but I say it's been totally worth it.
As the business continued to grow and you were getting a lot more notice around town, around the world, really. And people were reaching out to you as far as work. They wanted to work with you. They wanted to intern or whatever the case was. How were you able to decipher through people that really wanted to help your business grow versus those people that just want to be on to, get some shine?
It's very difficult. I was always raised with the mentality, my dad's a business owner. If two people are not mutually benefiting from a situation, somebody is being used. So I look at what value do you bring to me and what value do I bring to you? And then how are we going to collaborate and both shine or take advantage of this opportunity?
Gotcha.
A lot of times people want to do a lot of things. I want to work with you, but like, what do you don't even take your own brand serious. So how are you going to take mine? Because I take my brand very serious. So it's literally, I vet people very easily. I'm a very good judge of character. And I just, at this point in my life, I just don't have time to play.
All right, so we're going to take a brief break here. We'll be right back with the beautiful Erica Key. Wouldn't it be great if there was a place to discover awesome discounts on gently used clothes? There is. Swap.com, the world's largest online consignment and thrift store. Stop driving store to store and shifting through dozens of racks. Shop millions of clothes in seconds on Swap.com. Save up to 90% off retail price for your favorite brands, such as Lululemon, Carter's, Nike, J.Crew, and so many more. If something doesn't fit, enjoy hassle-free returns, 30 days, no questions asked. So what are you waiting for? Shop swap.com right now. Use promo code ASHSAID40 for your 40% off today. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, AshSaidIt.com. We are chilling out here with Erica Key, founder and CEO and editor-in-chief of EatingWithErica.com. All right. So, Erica, what would you say has been your most notable accomplishment with the blog?
Oh, my God. I think one... I would say actually being a full-time blogger. I'm very proud that this is how I'm able to maintain my lifestyle, pay my bills, and pretty much take care of myself. That would be one. And then the other one I would say being featured on Good Morning America earlier this year.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's definitely huge. And what was that like for you to share it with your family and friends? Did they believe you at first? Did they think, okay, Erica's just
I didn't tell anybody except for my dad. Because you know what happens? This is what happens with people a lot. A lot of people, it's show business, right?
Yeah.
So one person, you're going to tell a whole bunch of people, girl, I'm about to be on Good Morning America. I'm about to be on Good Morning America. And then something happens and there's like a tragedy or something. So then your segment is canceled and you've hyped everybody up and now you have to say, oh, I'm sorry. So I've always been a big person of, you don't really have to speak about everything that you're doing. Like, I'm the type of person, you'll just see it when I show it. Like, I'm not really big about bragging or showcasing a lot of the things that I do. I'm a very private person. And then when it happens, everybody sees it.
Yeah, just let them know. Let them know. They'll see it. Don't believe me. Just watch. It's coming.
Yeah, exactly. Just because things happen all the time and you don't want to look like you're not reliable and people taking off for work to watch good with us. Like, no, y'all just see me when I'm there, girl.
I love it. All right, Erica. In Atlanta, we're just talking about the Atlanta market right now. What would be your favorite seafood spot at the moment?
Oh, my gosh. Oh, favorite. Oh, my. That's such a tough word. Oh, my God. There's so many great places. Okay, so I love Beetle Cat. I love The Optimist. I love Atlantic Seafood Company.
Yeah.
I also love Atlanta Fish Market.
That's another good
and
one.
I love the crawfish. This place called the Crawfish Shack.
Yes, good. Oh,
yeah,
man, that is so good. So
I know that wasn't one, but
yeah, well, it's a couple. We're just name dropping some places that some of my listeners on a global scale may be listening in and figuring out. Okay, when I'm in Atlanta, Erica Key said I need to try out this spot. So, we just dropped a little gemstones on them. Just a little bit. And you have some big stuff coming up this coming weekend. Let's share about what's going on at the Avalon.
So I will be at the Williams and Sonoma at Avalon on Saturday from 1 to 3. And I will be hosting a cooking demonstration on how to create the best charcuterie board and how to have the perfect apple cider bar. It's fall and there's lots of holiday entertaining going on right now, and people are always looking for tips to make their parties a little bit better. I'm a huge charcuterie fan. I make really good charcuterie boards, so I'm really big on holiday entertaining and dining, and I've had so many stressful events that I love to share how to make entertaining and dining very simple.
Yes. Now, with charcuterie boards, I imagine that those can get a little bit expensive with all the different cheeses and meats and stuff.
Absolutely. I'm very particular about my cheese. Yeah. I love Cali Creamery. It's a cheese company based in Sandy Springs. It's absolutely delicious and it's amazing. And I love Sweetgrass Dairy. They have great cheese, and I like to give, if I'm inviting you to my home or we're hosting a party or it's friends, I want to make sure to give my guests the best.
Awesome sauce. And now, Erica, with all of your experience under your belt and all these new sensations and things that are coming your way, what advice would you offer to any person that looks to you and says, hey, Erica has a food blog and she's opened it up to so many different arenas. I think I might want to try a food blog as well.
I would say don't start a food blog because Erica has a food blog. I would
Keeping it 100. I love it. I love it.
Because my thing is this. I created something that I felt very passionate about. And I created something that I never thought that I would be able to make money for. I never knew I could get paid from food blogging. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, it was my passion. I did it for a while without being compensated. And I worked really hard like I was being compensated. I would tell people to make sure you're doing something that's just not a fad and it's timeless. I would also say, when you're creating your brand, make sure you're bringing value to these brands and people around you, because a lot of people just jump out and do something with no end goal in mind because it's trendy or it looks cool or I want to go to events or this looks awesome, when really you don't want to put the hard work into it.
Perfection. So really just follow your passion. Make sure that you're passionate about
Follow
it.
your passion. Research. Don't call people asking to take them for a $5 cup of coffee to pick their brain, and then you don't even want to pick up the $5 tab. Make sure you do your research on these people, like looking at their website, learning who they are, and seeing, why would she want to take time out of my day to talk or mentor me? You've never been to any of her events. You don't even follow her on Instagram. You can't tell the last blog post she's written, but you want to get to know her because you just want to see what she's doing so it can help you. That's not value.
No, that's using people. And there's a lot of that goes on in the industry, and it's really being able to decipher the good from the other half. And that's what it comes down to. But Erica, we appreciate you so very much. Thank you so much for stopping through. Let our audience know the best way to get in contact with you and keep in contact with you.
I would say follow my blog at eatingwitherica.com. And you can follow me on all social media channels at Eating with Erica. That's my handle on all of them.
Sounds like perfection. Much more success for you, Erica, in 2018 and beyond. I'm seeing that. We're cheering you on, girlfriend.
Thanks, friend.
Oh, love you to pieces. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning into the show. Like I said, we're on the heels of 500,000 streams worldwide. Would not be possible without you guys. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do.
Come through.
Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. All right. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. All right. Social media is cool. It's fun. But real life, that's where the magic happens. All right. Until next time, you guys.